Yo, it's your boy JSF, and this video is probably not gonna be liked, but whatever. I'm kind of over this game. It's pretty stupid. I don't think it's ever gonna. Well, they probably can't change it now, but it's just so stupid. It's fucked up. And I wanted to talk about like an old mindset of Capcom players is what I want to talk about. That every Mortal Kombat player is gonna hate me for saying this, but it's the fucking truth. So Mortal Kombat, especially this game, is a really good example of the shit because it's so many stupid moves, so many gimmicky moves. Like Mortal Kombat, this game specifically, every game wasn't like this. MKX was around 50-50s and rushdown. This game is about gimmicks, unsafe moves, or not unsafe moves, fuck neutral moves that should be just universally unsafe are safe in some situations, or safer, or they're gimmicky or weird to punish. And I'm gonna show a few examples, but this is like one example to start with. So here's Scorpion, right? And we all know how his teleport was a mid when the game started, how his teleport is -20, he can EX it, and there's a little stagger there. Now it's -14, and fucking EX teleport should be -30. Both should be -30. That should be -30. It's a full screen tracking teleport that you can do on the ground, in the air, off anything. Reaction to anything. Automatic punish. It should be -30 on block. EX, the launcher, should be -30 because it's the same broken ass move, but it's a launcher. Now, Mortal Kombat, every character in this game has fuck neutral moves. I'm actually going to make a video about fuck neutral moves because I'm going to say it a lot and some people might not know what that means, or maybe you've heard Sonic Fox or some other people say it, but I'm going to explain what fuck neutral moves are as well. So that's one example. He, in this variation, which is actually his Searing Rage variation, even though it just says default, he has another fuck neutral move. This move. We all know this move. And as you can see, right, it says -19, right? If I do it point blank, -20, right? Totally unsafe, right? Even if you EX it, it's still -20. The problem is pushback. When you do shit like this, look where you're at, and it's -20. Now I know what you're saying. Oh, well, you can punish that. Well, let's see. Let's fucking see. Let's see. Oh wait, now we gotta put him a little closer. Oh, he's not even blocking. Oh my, I hate when this happens. I hate when this shit happens. Block mode. Oh, please. And I'm gonna have Scorpion down, back, and block right after. Alright. Well, let me block this. He got hit because he's down blocking. But that whiffs. How about my 16 frame mid? Got him. So that means I did it wrong. Because if you do the space properly, like about, yeah, here. If you space this properly, there we go. That's it right there. Now watch this shit. I can't punish him. Whiffs. 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 Don't have a down 4. What do I do? My charge? Well, hold up. Startup is 21 frames, so I can't get him. Now, Spawn can punish this because I had to sit in training mode and figure this shit out for 20 minutes. But this is the problem with this game. A move like that move by Scorpion, I shouldn't have to like lab the shit to figure out how to punish it. It's obviously really good. It should just be unsafe. And it is technically unsafe, but here's how you punish it. And you see how I'm having a hard time doing it? That's how you do it. Micro dash and a 3-4. And if you mistime it, because whoever mistimes anything in this game, right? It's not like we ever play online or anything and there's ever lag and you mistime some shit. If you mistime it, guess what? He's still safe as fuck. And he's free to abuse you with it more and more and more. Now, why is this a problem? This move doesn't do that much damage. And was it like 5% chip? And something like that. Alright, what does it do? What does it do on hit? 91 damage. That's not that great. What about if I EX it? 139. It's about a throw. That's not that crazy. Problem is, he has a spear buff. Now it does 20%. You know what I mean? Like, the move gets better. And I'm not gonna spend this whole video talking about this one move. But yeah, no. Like, when you play a Scorpion player, you just keep doing this. Because there's no real way to stop this, right? Via neutral. This is down 4 is safe to do. It's like you can't down 4. What have I done it like 3 times and look at Spawn's health? The reason I'm talking about this is because I had a Scorpion player do this to me in a match, and I was like, there has to be some way I can punish that. Me as a fighting game player that knows fighting games and shit, right? Me as a fighting game player that knows, like, shit like this wouldn't be in the game, just be completely safe. Well, it shouldn't be, right? And I knew some other characters already have ways to punish it. But yeah, so it happened to me in a match, and can you imagine what happens to people who know less than me, people who aren't willing to go into training mode? Like, this is the type of shit that makes people hate this game. And another thing I want to just show, which is really obvious, and I probably don't have to show it. I think y'all already know, but no, I'm not even gonna show it. I'm gonna just say, like, that move obviously I can punish with Sub-Zero slide, Jade shadow kick, Johnny Cage's shadow kick, Liu Kang's flying kick, probably Noob Saibot's slide. It's a lot of moves in the game that can punish it, but certain characters can't, and that's where the problem comes in with this game. It's too gimmicky and matchup based because shit is designed around gimmicks. Characters aren't designed around. They're designed to have a quote-unquote playstyle, kind of. But it's mostly gimmicks. It's mostly weird shit. Like, yeah, it's technically like Aaron Black's dropkick, right? Let's pick Aaron Black. Let's pick Aaron Black. Let's pick Aaron Black, and let's pick Cassie Cage.
Daddy's girl.
Let's pick Aaron Black, and let's pick Cassie Cage. Because I just want, this video is gonna be long too. Oh my god, I'm gonna just be ranting and shit because it's so stupid. Like, why would, I don't understand why you would design the game this way on purpose. I just don't get it, especially when you have to play it online. That's why I always say this game is not designed to be played online. Like, when they were designing the combat in this game, they were not saying, oh, this is gonna be good for online play. They were just designing shit and then add it online, and you can tell. Well, at least I can tell. Because certain shit wouldn't be in the game. Like, you wouldn't be able to Kano ball. Oh my god, Kano ball is another one. Like, so. Oh, Aaron Black. I mean, he has a slide too. I don't know why he goes from 17 to 21. That's kind of weird. And he has his drop kick. I guess that's the starter for the jump. And then the kick. And then the run. That's super weird. But, I forgot what I was going to talk about with Aaron Black, but I remember what I was going to talk about with Cassie Cage. Now, this shit is unsafe. But the problem is, you try it, watch. Oh, I'm blocking it every time. That's crazy. Yeah, that usually happens. You get hit, you get smacked by one of the extra bullets because you're trying to go in for the punish. Like that. Like, why is such a powerful move so gimmicky to punish? And granted, if you're an Aaron Black player, you're probably a lot better at this than I am. But like, look how bad I'm struggling. And I'm doing the right thing. But look how bad I'm struggling. Whereas I could potentially pick Sub-Zero and just slide and possibly get a crushing blow off of it. You know what I mean? Or pick Liu Kang and just fly in and do whatever the fuck I want. And like there's too many inconsistencies with characters. Characters weren't made on a how do you say? You should have not a flowchart, but you should have a guideline for designing a character. A character can do this, a character can do that, or you can go left or right from this linear design because you want your characters to be different, but you want your characters to do the same things. Like, you want them to be able to hit your opponent, you want them to be able to poke, you want them to be able to jump, and you know what I mean? There's certain shit that every character should be able to do. If one character in the game has a 10 frame reversal or a 10 frame reversal low special, and they can punish anything that's minus 10 or more, and nobody else in the game can do it, then that character is already special and probably one of the better characters in the game. And I'm not saying Sub-Zero, his slide is 11 frames, and I'm not saying he's the best in the game or no shit like that, because there are a lot of moves like that. Problem is they're gimmicky. Oh, I was gonna show Aaron Black's drop kick. That's what I was gonna show, because that shit is dumb too. I do want to show that. That shit is really fucking stupid. That shit is really stupid. And it doesn't make any sense. Scorpion's teleport is also the most busted teleport in the game. We all know that, but for other characters, like for Noob Saibot, his air teleport is a different move. So for him to do the same teleport he does on the ground in the air, he needs to use a whole different move slot. So it's not even in the variation that he can launch from it. You know what I mean? It's a balance thing. Scorpion can just air teleport. Fuck it. Fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like balance inconsistencies. Like Noob Saibot's teleport, when the game came out, Scorpion's teleport was a mid. Noob Saibot's was a high at -30. Scorpion's was a mid at -20. And if he EX'd, it was -14. It was a mid. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, the inconsistencies are crazy. Like, why the fuck would you design a game this way? But I'm getting off topic. See how this shit is -8. -8 when you're laying on the ground is not punishable because you can't jab him. You can down one probably, but let's see. Let's see. Let's test it. Fuck thinking. Let's test. About down 3. There we go. There's the punish. Down 3. Wait, his down 1 to 7 frames? Yeah, that's the punish. This is the punish. That's it. For him doing this, and this is one of his fuck neutral moves. That's the thing. You can have characters can have more than one fuck neutral move, and your fuck neutral move doesn't have to be a special. It can be a normal. This is a fuck neutral move. You don't want to play in NRS knows it because they said it. Like footsie, spacing, all this. Nah, fucking I'm drop kicking. Like they like that shit. They like fuck neutral moves. And I don't mind them existing. It's Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat has had stupid moves in it since like Mortal Kombat 2. Really Mortal Kombat 1 because Scorpion had his teleport and spear. But to make them safe, like a full screen drop, damn near, it's about 75% of the screen, overhead, why is it safe on block? It's safe on block, not to mention, you can EX it, and it's still safe on block. It's fucking -9. And I know what you're supposed to do. I've always known what you're supposed to do. Oh wait, why didn't he exit? That was weird. There we go. I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to short hop it. Whoop, whoa. Whoop, and then punish it. That's what you're supposed to do. Problem is, I've never seen anybody do that in a match ever. Because it's not that easy to just do. It's not easy to just short hop on command. Short hop is not a button. And it's not even just press it up. You have to tap it the right way. And it doesn't always come out when you want it to. It's not reliable. This move is too good to not have a reliable, easy way to punish. Like, I don't care. Like, his slide, -15. Should be a little more minus, but fair enough. It's fairly easy to punish, and it's horrible on whiff. Like, if he whiffs his slide, he's there for days. Takes him a while to recover. That's fine. I think it should be more minus. I think all these moves should be like -30, at least -25, all of them. This shit, you should die for doing this move. If you make a hard read and do this shit and say fuck neutral, I want to slide, you should die for it if you're wrong. Or if you want to do it to mix, you should die for that. Yeah. Like, the overhead is 19 frames. The slide is 21, it says. Like, you know what I mean? I know people were like, oh, you can fuzzy it. Shit, it's really close. And you kind of just, I've never fuzzied it. I've never sat in training mode and did it. Because it's not just down block and then, because the low is slower than the overhead. So you have to be like low blocking, let go of low blocking, then low block again really fast. Like damn near teabagging. Like how the fuck, like it's like reverse fuzzy. And I just don't like it. It's shitty. And I think it should be more unsafe. And now, Kung Lao's teleport, which is one of the dumbest teleports I've seen in the history of fighting games. And I know people are, oh, it's not a launcher, it's not that good. It doesn't matter, dog. It is a full screen tracking teleport that is safe on block. -7. Look at this shit. This shit's so stupid. -4. and then a grab. It's a mix-up. It's a full screen tracking teleport that is also a mix-up. One of the options is a unblockable grab. And why are we letting this shit slide? Why is this in the game? Honestly, somebody explain it to me. It doesn't make any sense. I know that, oh, you can poke him out of it, or if he tries to throw, you can down two, crush and blow him. I know that shit, but when you play online, that's not how the shit goes. But I think I'm getting completely off topic. I'm just kind of talking about all the fuck neutral moves in the game. I guess I'll just make one video. We'll make this all one video. So, yeah, so fuck neutral moves are basically just that. Moves, normal to specials that you throw out when you don't want to play. Don't want to play the neutral. The neutral is this. The neutral is, well, neutral in general in life, right? Neutral is not completely in, not completely out. You're not doing anything. You're not committing one way or the other. So like, I'm not, if I'm doing this, I'm pressuring, right? This is offense. I'm pressuring, I'm throwing. If he's not blocking, I have him in a combo, right? I'm hitting him, whatever. And then there's Oki when he gets knocked down. You know, that's what all that is. If I'm doing this, well, if I'm doing this, oh, that is so weird. I'm zoning, I'm playing keep away, running away, and if he's dashing, he's like, you know what I mean? But this, like, this game right here, the poke game, a projectile every now and then, this is the neutral game. Where you want to poke, where you want to find the opening. You want to see if you can open them up somehow, right? You want to land it before you land a hit. The game you play, the spacing, the poking, all this before you land a hit, this is the neutral. So like when people don't want to play neutral, you know what they do? It's open. Because now you don't have to play. Now I don't have to play neutral. I'm already in. Why would I play neutral? I'm here. Now it's pressure time. Now it's time for me to press buttons. He has another fucking neutral move, dive kick. You ever see Kung Lao just whoop? Well, hold up. I don't know if I can do it. I don't put it. Whoop. And now they're in. Like they'll be full screen away. Whoop, whoop, and now they're in. They do it faster than that, but I don't know how to do it. Like this, and then bam, in your face. That is a fuck neutral move. I don't want to play neutral. I'm gonna whip dive kick and get half screen away, and that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm in your face and mashing hella buttons and jumping, whatever the fuck Kung Laos do. Like that's what those moves are. And the problem is most of the, like, some of these are very easy to punish and very unsafe. Problem is a lot of them are like really fast or really good. Like we all know about Jackie's dash punch. That shit hit you from over here, crushing blow you, and it's safe on block. There's no fucking neutral move should be safe on block. None of them. I don't care if it's a high and you can duck it. Shit, half of them shits is still unsafe even if they're high as you can duck. But this is just, I got way too into talking about fucking neutral moves. But the point I was trying to make is Mortal Kombat players are frauds. Mortal Kombat players are the biggest frauds in the FGC. I've played a bunch of different fighting games now. I've played NRS games the most. I've played NRS games since MK9. I bought MK9 in 2012. And I bought it because I wanted it. I remember the story mode looking cool. So I bought it. And I'm gonna pick some characters I'm familiar with. So I bought MK9, played Injustice, blah blah blah. Played every NRS game that's existed because before MK9 they weren't NetherRealm Studios. They were not. So I've played a lot of these games in the old mindset of the Capcom players that always like Mortal Kombat players used to get pissed about. Capcom players used to say, you guys are only winning. Well, they would say. At first, they would just say, Mortal Kombat players suck. You guys have your little game. None of the good players play that bullshit. It sucks. And then eventually it moved on to some of the best players like Sonic Fox saying, oh, Sonic Fox only wins because nobody plays that shit game. Now, that's not true. There are a few really good Mortal Kombat players. Like Sonic Fox obviously has moved on to other games. Sonic Fox has made top 8 in Street Fighter V tournaments when that game was first out. Sonic Fox is obviously one of the best Dragon Ball FighterZ players on the planet, either #1 or #2, depending on when you ask. You know what I mean? So this video is not about that, but the overwhelming majority, and there's a few prodigies. Like I'm sure if Ninja Killer played another fighting game, he'd be good at it. I'm sure there's a few prodigies. I think Deoxys would probably be good at a non-NRS game. And probably Foxy Grandpa. There's probably like 5 players. Maybe at the most I would say is 8, but everybody else sucks. Like you guys suck at every other fighting game but Mortal Kombat. And I'm sorry, I already know I'm gonna get hella flack for this, but I really don't care, dog. I'm not in the community. The community ain't looking for me to be in the community. I play these games because I grew up in Mortal Kombat and I like the characters. And I play Injustice because I love DC Comics. I grew up playing fighting games and reading and watching DC Comics shows, movies, comics, all that shit. That's why I play Injustice, not because I love the combat system. I play Injustice because it's the only game, Injustice 2 is the only game I can pick Jason Todd as the Red Hood and play as just him for like however long I want to play as him in the game. It's not like a few chapters or a costume. It's like, no, it's that whole character in the game. You know what I mean? And that's one of my favorite DC Comics characters ever. I play Mortal Kombat because I remember watching Sub-Zero turn into a polar bear and eat somebody at a liquor store by my house when I was a kid. That's why I play this game. But this game sucks. Most of the people who play this game suck and don't have any desire to be good at it. And that's the thing, like, nobody wants to play neutral. People just want to jump, and you don't have to poke all day, whatever, to be good. But when you can't react to anything. You don't have any, like, you don't have a strategy, right? You don't have, like, there's nothing that you do that involves skill. Like, jumping doesn't take skill. If you hand a toddler a controller, you hand a 2, 3, 4-year-old a PlayStation controller, and it's on Mortal Kombat, I guarantee you they'll jump at least once. If they hold the controller with 2 hands, I guarantee they'll jump at least once. So there's no skill involved in jumping and pressing buttons. There's not. So if all people do is jump, press buttons, and never block, never know when to flawless block something, never know when there's a gap in something, never know when, you know what I mean? Like, they play the same Scorpion strike throw game. I'm gonna hit you this time, and I'm gonna block, or I'm gonna throw, 4-3 throw. Like, that doesn't take any skill whatsoever. It doesn't, and that's most of the players in this game. Even some of the quote-unquote pro players, tournament players, and I'm not saying this to blow anybody up or them, but some of y'all are trash. Like, y'all can't, I don't believe. So Final Combat had, what, 16 players? If all 16 of them dedicated all their time to another fighting game, be it Street Fighter, be it Dragon Ball, be it what's another game? What's another game? I don't know, just other fighting games. I don't think any of them would do well. Any of them. You know what I mean? well, the obvious ones I said earlier would do well. But most of them, like, no, bro. People make it far in this game by exploiting the game, exploiting the gimmicks. Like, if you ever watch tournaments like Coliseum and all that shit, I watch a lot of the tournaments, and all you see is the top tier characters and the top tier characters, and then you see like one person like King Gambler playing fucking Nightwing. Like, one person not playing a top tier. Because that one person King Gambler is just hella good. Like, King Gambler is just good. But even in Injustice, he had to switch to top tier. Because that's how NRS games are. They're designed through weird gimmicks and gameplay exploits instead of just, like, why can't the game just be based on skill? Like, if I make the right read and I know what my opponent's gonna do and I react, I should be rewarded for that. I shouldn't, like, breakaway should not be used to punish. Like, I shouldn't be rewarded by being comboed. I get hit and my reward is I spent 2 defensive bars and now I can punish him. No, that's not good game design. It's shitty game design. And, like, the reason the game design element is so important is because the way this game is designed is the reason the players play this way. And these are the players that, like, win in this game. That's why I'm like, I don't care when I lose in this game. I lose a lot. I lose a lot to people that are shitty. But it also promotes counterpicking, because I'm gonna lose to people I'm better than because of the character I picked, or because the gameplay exploits, or, like, I don't know if you're a fucking moron or not when you're playing this game. So I might be sitting here trying to play footsies and then you just jump. You just whoop, 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 and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, cool. And then next time I get close, press a button, nope, just jump again. Then I'm like, all right, cool. I try to neutral jump, and then no, you don't jump. And I'm like, all right, well, now I'm fucked. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, and if that's a read on their part, great, but it never really is. It really, you have no idea how many, watch. Where is it? You have no idea how many times I knock somebody down. That happens. That happens. That happens. That happens. And they jump like 4 or 5 times in a row. until they get like a meter or something. If it's like Scorpion, then they just teleport, or they throw out a fuck neutral move. Like they try to just jump repeatedly, and when they get nipped for it, because the problem is every character can't just full combo punish you. Cabal kinda can, like kinda. It depends on the jump though. See, like he landed on the ground. That I can punish. Like that he can punish. But some other characters, like I play Frost, man. So when people just jump like that, I whiff a normal and I'm fucked. I can't do anything because all her buttons have so much recovery. And like, that's why people don't understand why I say Frost is the worst character in the game. I'm like, because the most remedial playstyle is the way to beat her. That's why she's so bad. Like just jumping and not respecting is the way to beat her. 100%. And that's the way a lot of players play, even at quote unquote high level. And like, it's funny when you watch like high level tournaments and you see him talking about it. Oh, he just did it. He doesn't care. It's like, no, he's a fucking scrub who's not using his brain. He's just jumping. Wake up, jump, or wake up buttons. Just mash, just jump. And this game promotes that kind of shit. Why are there pokes that are -3? You can have a 6 frame down one be -3. You know what that means? The second one's coming out 9 frames. You know what the fastest mids in the game are? 9 frames. So at best, you're gonna trade with somebody mashing down one if you block the first one. And if you get hit, oh, he's plus now. It's like, I just don't get it. And like, it promotes the most fraudulent shit. And I know we've all been through this where you play somebody and you're like, wow, I can beat this person. They're not that good. This person is not that good. And they beat you. And you're like, wow. And then you immediately switch to another character and you wash them. And you go, yeah. Because it's not like, nobody tries to outplay you in this game. Like I played somebody in Combat League. He's playing Wuxi Legend Liu Kang. And I'm like, all right, it's just gimmicks. All it is gimmicks. Teleport gimmicks, 4-4 into charge up, into teleport gimmicks. Like all it is. And it's gonna work for a round, maybe 2. But as soon as I switched to Sub-Zero, I watched him. And I was like, I don't even play Sub-Zero. My Sub-Zero's not even that good. But the fact that I can play a character, I have to pick a character that can deal with it. Like every character can't deal with gimmicks, and that's the problem. If you're gonna build your game around gimmicks, give every single character in the game a way to deal with those gimmicks, because certain characters are gonna get dominated in this game because they can't deal with gimmicks. Like that's just a fact. That's just a fact. And I don't know why they even designed the game this way. It's super shitty. It's super dumb. But this is what they wanted, I guess. And people are gonna play it and not trash it because they want to check out of it, or they want to get special treatment from NetherRealm. When the next game comes out, they want to be invited to the reveal or whatever the fuck. And I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, honestly. Like, if I never meet Ed Boon, if I never get early access to a game, whatever, that's fine. If I do, hey, cool, that's really nice, thank you, WB, but your game sucks. Like, I'm not gonna kiss this game's ass, I'm not gonna kiss the community's ass. The community is toxic as hell. And when I say the community, I don't mean just the known players and known names. Some of them, yeah, but just online. You go online and play a regular match and somebody's gonna cuss you out and teabag you just for playing a regular match. You know what I mean? And at the same time, when people play like that and do that shit to me, I'll talk shit to them sometimes too. But yeah, because that's the community, right? That's Mortal Kombat. Shit talking and taunting and all that other little kid shit that we don't need. Like, I really think this is gonna be the last Mortal Kombat for a long time. I don't want to say ever, because 5 years, 10 years later they might make another one. But I don't think we're getting another Mortal Kombat in 4 years. I don't think we're getting Injustice 3 next year and then Mortal Kombat 12 2 years after that. I don't think that's happening, honestly. I don't even think we get Injustice 3 next year. I think we're gonna be stuck with this bullshit ass game and this bullshit ass community for a long time. And everybody in the community isn't bad. There's some cool people. There's some people that just like the game and want to learn it. And that's why I make like guides and shit. So shout out to all the people that watch all the guides and shit that I do. I know some people just want to learn. Like, I don't play this game to be toxic to people. I just run into those people all the time, and then I'm like, all right, well, this is what the game has to offer. Like, it's just so unnecessary. And like, it just, no, like, it's crazy because like when you look at other fighting games, you can see the skill. You can see somebody block for 25 seconds. You're like, wow, this defense is hella good. Like, he's sitting there blocking mix-up after mix-up after mix-up. And this game doesn't have crazy mix-ups like that. I mean, it has like 150-50, but I mean like Dragon Ball, like, you can mix somebody up 15 times in 20 seconds. It's crazy. So seeing somebody block that, all of that, or have crazy setups and shit like that, you don't really see that in this game because this game does not promote any kind of. It doesn't promote creativity. It doesn't promote using your brain. Like, why think and come up with setups when I can pick Liu Kang and forward 4, or I can stagger you to death? Like, why? Right? Watch this. Watch this. Why? Let me turn off rain data. Let me turn on rain. Is he blocking? Yes. So, Cabal can corner carry you to fucking death, right? He can just corner carry the shit out of you. So why would I worry about setups? Why would I worry about learning these crazy combos and all this shit when I can 12 frame mid -2? What if I do the second hit? -3. Oh wow. What if I finish the string? -2. 7 frame down one comes out 9 frames. If you're mashing out your 9 frame mid, we'll probably trade. If you don't have a 9 frame mid, you have to poke. And if your poke sucks, you might get hit. And guess what happens if you get hit? You're back in it. Now I'll just do 1 hit. Now I'll do 2. Now I'll do the full thing. You flinch, you press a button, counter hit, crushing blow. -2, -2, -2. Then I do this. You hit a button, I get pushed out of the range, cool, fine, I'll do this now. Like, I'll do this. Wait. What's that? -3? Oh wow, -3? I can harass. I can also sweep. So you better be low blocking. You know what I mean? Like, when I can stagger you to fucking death, and this is just Cabal. Cabal doesn't even have, like, he doesn't have, like, Liu Kang level mind games with the staggers, but in the corner, like this, like, fam. And then, like, the thing is, this string has a crushing blow. This string has a crushing blow. His sweep will reach you from here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and what you're gonna want to do is jump. Like, you're gonna want to jump out. Guess what happens when you fucking jump? Oh, guess what happens when you jump? Restand into the same situation. Now, I know I did down 1, but after the restand, I can do. Hold up. I can do that. You know what I mean? I can, I can go into anything. That's only -4 after. Or I can reset you, and if I know you're gonna jump, I can just repeat the cycle. Put you right back in the same situation. You know what I mean? Like, this is just one example. Like, that's what the game promotes. Why would I learn anything else? Why would I put in any effort to do anything else? Why would I learn how to play neutral when I can dash in, get you in the corner, or I can hit you mid-screen and corner carry you? Like, there's so many characters with ridiculous corner carry. Like, Gear's corner carry is fucking stupid. Raiden has stupid good corner carry. Sub-Zero does if you do the right combos. Cabal does. A lot of characters have crazy good corner carry. Like, it just does. Liu Kang can literally fly. And Liu Kang's flying kick is completely safe on whiff, by the way. For anybody who didn't know that, he can whiff his flying kick. So, like, from this range, right? He can whiff it, land right in front of you, like here, and you can't punish him. I've seen it. I've seen it. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm already tired. I need some water. This game just sucks. It promotes very scrubby play. So the reason I'm saying Capcom players are right, that Mortal Kombat players are scrubby and they suck and they wouldn't be able to do this shit in any other fighting game, is because none of you are trying to learn how to play. I mean, there's a few, but like, the overwhelming majority of the players of this game, and I mean like online players, I mean like regular players. This video isn't about, oh, you think all the pro players suck? No. And some of them do suck, but that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what this video. This is the overwhelming community. Like, it sucks when you try to put in time and effort and learn characters. Like, I try to learn a lot of characters because I do guides. I try to learn the game, the mechanics, learn what's possible, what's not, why certain things are certain ways. But I lose to people who just do this. Like, just jump into buttons. Jump into random sweep. Jump into buttons, throw. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I lose to. And I think a lot of y'all go through the same bullshit. I just wish the game was better. And if NRS makes any more games, I really hope they change, because this is terrible. Or outsource, give Mortal Kombat's IPs to a different studio that can design better combat, because I love the characters, but I hate the gameplay. and that is me. So I'm prepared to be flamed and disliked for this video. So I ain't even gonna tell y'all to like it. I ain't even gonna tell y'all to subscribe for more content. Just stay safe, wash your hands, and tell your family you love them.